Eternity, starring Miles Teller and Oscar winner Da'Vine Joy Randolph. Oscar winner never gets old. Teller plays Larry, who dies unexpectedly. He learns about that big decision from his afterlife coordinator. That's played by the lovely Da'Vine. But when his wife dies soon after, he has to wait until she chooses between him and her first love. How's this going to go? Here's a look.
Listen to me, I need to talk to God, okay? That's what I want. I want to speak with the big guy.
Okay, so you're one of those. I don't know why you didn't say that in the first place. We got tons of eternities. What are you, New Testament, Old Testament, Hindu, Buddhist? Pick your poison.
Hold on, is God not real?
I don't know, but listen, after a couple hundred years of one of these eternities, you won't even know the difference.
Who do you work for?
I work for Frank.
Okay, then who does Frank work for?
Frank works for time. Why does it even matter? Come on, we don't have time. I got other clients, Larry, please.
We don't have time. Who do you work for, Frank? That's just the movie is hilarious.
It's so
Miles
funny.
Teller and Da'Vine Joy Randolph. We're happy to say are here.
Yeah.
Guys, I tell you, we were all talking about this movie gave me all the feels, and I had so many conflicting emotions because I knew how I wanted it to end. I wasn't sure if it was going to end that way. I'm not going to give it away, but I spent a lot of time yelling at the screen.
Yeah.
Because you get choked up, it brings out all the emotions, I think.
Not just yelling at the screen, but also thinking about eternity yourself.
Definitely. I think that's maybe one of the things that got me so emotional. What would I do in that situation? But Miles, you said you got very emotional reading this script too. So I'm not alone in this.
No, I think when we've had these screenings, you know, there's a lot of laughter, obviously, but there's a lot of tissues. And then afterwards, I can see people are kind of grouping off or they're coming up to us and just wanting to share stories about, you know, their parents or their grandparents or, you know, what they thought about, what the movie made them feel. And so I think that's wonderful. I think that is...
it's a lot of reflection.
Romantic comedies can get a certain rap, but a one that's structured really well should give really audiences everything that they're looking for.
A range of emotions.
Yeah.
It's structured really well, and the characters, the premise is just so unique. And you play an afterlife coordinator, which is a job that I didn't know existed until this movie, right? But what did you like about that role? It seems like you really enjoyed playing the character.
I loved this idea of helping people, and at that very intricate time where there's so much unknown and they're confused, and I love this idea that, you know, up until she meets Miles's character, it's very 9 to 5. They're numbers. Get them done, process them through, boom, boom, boom. And then this unexpected thing happens and this connection.
This chemistry. Talk about the chemistry you guys have on camera together.
We have the same agent. We have been talking about wanting to work together and trying to find the right thing. And I think people don't realize, like, a lot of times actors don't know each other.
Yeah.
People think we do. I mean, maybe some, but it's more likely than not that you don't know the person. So we really lucked out. I mean, we have a lot in common, come from the same place, but Philadelphia for sure. But we clicked. And I think for me, at least, when I saw that was the case, I just got excited and leaned in even more, because a lot of times you're just trying to feel your way out with the person. So when we knew, oh, that's already taken care of, then I think we felt even more of a sense of play that we could really lay into these characters.
Yeah, speaking of just clicked, Miles, your grandparents, together 60 years.
Yeah.
I like that.
What from their love story did you extract from, in order to play your character?
Yeah, I mean, my grandparents were with me in California right before I went to go shoot this film.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, they've got just such a beautiful relationship. My grandfather passed away a little before Christmas this past year, but he gave me a great model as to be the man of the house in a lot of ways, but you know, my grandma never carried her own bag. She never opened her own door. He built the house they lived in when he was like 35.
So old school.
He was just old school.
True gentleman.
True gentleman, but also not afraid to be like sensitive and serve the girls tea at tea time. He was just absolutely the best. So.
In your character, there's these elements about him that makes him special. He just wants to see his spouse happy.
Yeah.
It's almost like that's all that matters.
Yeah, and for me,
Even if it's at his own expense.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, with the character, it was very easy to find that North Star for him, because his happiness was just making her happy. So even when I was doing the scenes with Lizzie, you know, I'm just really trying to make her like smile. I'm trying to surprise her a little bit. So I have a lot of feelings for it.
I love that, Miles. Your grandfather just wanted to make her happy. I'm thinking, does your grandfather have a brother? Because those kind of men are very, very rare these days.
They're hard to find, huh?
They are very hard to find. It's hard out here for Pip. They're very hard to find. But what I loved about this movie...
Things you didn't think you'd hear on morning talk shows.
Yeah,
a thousand.
You're welcome. But the thing that got me about Eternity is that once you make the decision, you have to pick the world.
Yeah.
And you don't get to go back. And they had choices like Museum World. That was very funny. I've never picked that.
Library World.
Library World, wouldn't pick that. Cowboy World, Workout World, would never pick. But it made you start thinking, what would you do in that situation?
And who would you choose in
And
that situation?
who would you choose in that situation?
I know.
Have y'all thought about that?
Kind of.
I mean, the answer is if you're a married person, yes, honey, you, me and you
Yes.
forever.
But when you watch the movie, that answer isn't as clear as you think it
know.
is.
Right.
No.
It's hard, isn't it, when you think about that forever? It's really, really tricky. I think I would choose myself, only because I think I wouldn't want to put the pressure on my partner to try to, you know what I mean, go along with what I would want to do. And I think life is hard. It can be hard. So I think mine would be like,
Well, you've said it.
relaxation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she wants like resort world, but then when she really breaks it down,
Ritz-Carlton.
she's like, it's yacht world. Because I want to be able to
I like resort.
go to the
Right?
excursions.
Well,
on
wherever
the
with this-
Mediterranean.
Yeah.
What do you each want? What do you both want people to take away? Miles, you go first about this movie.
I just hope that it, I hope people see it because it is going to resonate, and I think it's nice to, those movies, we used to have those all the time around the holidays. I think that you would take your grandparents, you take your parents, everybody just kind of goes, and it just really makes you think
Everybody
and
can
feel
watch.
and feel good. It's a very sincere film, and
This
I
is
think
going to be a classic.
Coming
things
out
are a
in
little
time
more cynical, maybe.
for Thanksgiving.
But sincerity always
yeah.
plays.
And I think I want people to also know this idea of you have a sense of choice and that we constantly have choices to make, so don't beat yourself up over it. But also, if there is a sense of failure or rejection, that sometimes rejection is your redirection. If you're open
There you
to
go.
Like that.
Morning.
That was good.
That was good.
That was
Rejection
nice.
can be-
It's a classic. It's a classic film.
Yeah.
It really is, and it will be for a long time.
Bravo, guys. I can't wait for people to see it. Miles Teller and Da'Vine Joy Randolph, we thank you both.